После Пасхи, right? You said after. After is после.
Bake a cake unto Pascha
Easter.
and eating cake after Pascha. Или во время, то есть во время.
At the time, maybe? Okay. Okay, what about you, Tatiana? Will you bake anything?
Russian people on Sunday, yes, on Sunday, Russian people call eggs.
Color eggs. We do that here too. So for us, Easter, for us, I'll write in the chat, in America, Easter was at the end of March this year. So for us, Easter was at the end of March, but usually Easter is in April for us as well.
After это как? After?
After, you said? Just after?
Для нас дальше after,
Oh.
это как переводить?
Easter. Pascha.
Easter.
Easter.
Easter. Пасха. В марте. В марте в этом году.
In March.
In Russia, Easter will be 5 April.
The 5th of April.
May.
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 Don't forget. Я тоже забыла. So, May.
Перепутала.
Me too. Me too. Evgenia, you said you will bake a cake?
Yes, I will bake a cake, go to church, congratulate my friends.
Yeah, and it sounds like fun. Usually here in America, as you know, many people go to church on Easter, many people cook, many people bake, they meet with family and friends, they eat. And then there's the Easter Bunny and Easter eggs. Как будет Easter Bunny? Кролик or заяц, bunny?
Заяц, пасхальный заяц.
And children collect Easter eggs. They collect Easter eggs. This is called.
Классно.
And they play games.
Играют.
Играют игры. Like this, for example. And
we go to visit Ethiopia with eggs and cake.
I remember when I lived in St. Petersburg, my hajjika, she would make these little Easter cakes, small Easter cakes, and she would take them to church too for Easter because they bless them. She blessed them at church where they like
Благословлять в церкви.
Да, благословить.
Освящение.
Yeah. Yes, they bless them at church, right?
We live, blessed in church.
I'll write this in the chat. To bless. Yeah. Okay, so this is another example of here's another example of games that children might play. They put the eggs on spoons, on wooden spoons of some sort, and they walk with them carefully, and they try not to drop the eggs. So it's like a race with the eggs on the spoons. And here, this is called an Easter egg hunt. Hunt, охот. Easter egg hunt.
Carefully, это как? Carefully.
Oh, carefully, осторожно.
Осторожно.
Правильно, да. Стараться не разбить.
Yeah.
Easter egg hunt.
Yeah. And hunt is охот.
Hunt. Охотятся за пасхальным яйцом. Kinder hunt Easter eggs.
They hunt Easter eggs and they collect or gather Easter eggs. The Easter bunny. Okay, also, Shucks, I'll share. Oops, Patrick, can I have the rights really quickly to share my screen since I have the picture?
Yes.
I'll show you. This is my son Carson and the Easter bunny. Carson, he couldn't, он не мог произносить Easter bunny. Вместо этого он сказал Easter buddy, and buddy значит друг, Easter buddy. So he saw the Easter bunny, and the Easter bunny was walking, and he said, "Wait, Easter bunny." So, подожди, like, wait, Easter bunny, wait, Easter bunny. Yeah, so he likes getting his picture taken with the Easter bunny, but children do this. Every year, children will go and they will get their pictures taken. Their parents will take them and they will get their photographs taken with the Easter bunny. Yeah. So, that's another interesting thing. Okay, well, shall we continue with our topic of stereotypes? Oh, traditions, yeah. Какие традиции? What traditions do you have about Easter? On Easter? Traditions, традиции? Traditions.
Это плохо слышно, да, с звуком сильно.
What about children? Vladiti. What about children? Traditions for celebrating Easter with children.
Нет у нас таких традиций для детей.
Традиции для детей?
Особых нет традиций.
Детский сад.
Kindergarten.
Детский сад.
В смысле? Это что такое, Ирина, что за традиция на Пасху?
А мы про Пасху или не про Пасху?
Про Пасху, да, такие есть пасхальные традиции. У нас нет такого бани.
Yeah.
А баня это заяц?
Да, у нас нет бани.
Баня.
Весной бани.
There's no Easter bunny. Okay, so there is no Easter bunny in Russia. So what do the children do?
celebrate это что?
Play, играть, to play.
Celebrate.
To play. Play. Kinder of outside.
Children play outside.
When warm. When когда на улице тепло. When warm outside.
Children play outside when it is warm, or when the weather is warm. Children play outside when it is warm, or when the weather is warm.
Еще традиция разбивать яйца друг от друга.
To break?
Да, когда мы ходим в гости, where we visit, we go to visit
when you go
how then that we, как-то сказать, разбиваем.
we break eggs
We break eggs.
with each other. So why do you do this? Why? Почему вы так делаете, Татьяна?
Еще.
This traditional.
What does it mean?
У кого яйцо не разбито, значит, кто победил.
Whoever
Не понимаем, почему.
whoever's egg, what? Who wins?
If egg, опять забыла, не разбито, да?
Not broken? Не разбито?
If eggs not dropped, that как то победитель
is the winner. Whoever's egg doesn't break is the winner. To win, победить, to win, победитель, winner. What about, Katya shared this one. This tradition.
Так, а также because give подарки, give
Present.
bake because give bake друг другу, то есть
Give presents to each other.
и
They color eggs to give to each other.
Скажите, пожалуйста, как, Карли, как друг другу правильно говорить?
Each other.
Each other.
each other это что?
Друг
Друг другу.
Each other.
So we dye eggs to give to each other.
Give each we today eggs to
Dye to color. Dye to color. Right. Dye to color.
То, что мы печем, называется кулич.
Oh gosh.
Не пирог, да, и паска это из творога, а кулич это такая булочка, покрыта.
Navelia, yeah, Easter cake probably.
Easter cake.
We
А сверху помадка такая, сверху.
with frosting on top. Frosting on top. So you bake the Easter cakes, and then there's frosting on the top of them.
И посыпал начинкой.
And
Цветными,
What?
цветными сахарными
Украшение.
украшениями, да.
Oh, decoration.
Decoration.
Yeah, and sprinkles maybe. So особенно для едой, да?
Да, да,
With
да.
it-
Да, да.
With frosting and sprinkles on top. Sprinkles, there are many colors. The prashinya on the top of the frosting. That's sprinkles. We
Разноцветные.
put sprinkles on cupcakes. We put sprinkles on cake. Sprinkles. There's есть глагол to sprinkle. Это значит это сделать.
сыпать, да? Сыпать.
Maybe, я даже не знаю. So you've got your cake, and then you sprinkle on top of your,
Посыпать, ну понятно.
yeah, you can, yeah. So we bake Easter cake with frosting and sprinkles on top. Good. And do you give these cakes to your friends? Do you keep the cakes for yourself, or do you give them to your friends?
Give cake my friend and each over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give them to each other.
Easter cake.
Easter cake.
Да,
Good.
my friends, моим друзьям и друг другу, да?
Uh-huh. To my friends and to each other.
И ходить друг к другу в гости, да?
Say again,
Если
Ирина. Еще раз, я не слышала.
ходим друг к другу в гости. Going
We visit
To
each other.
visit of
Each hour.
each hour.
Mm-hmm. We
We
visit
visit
each other.
each hour. We visit each hour.
Yeah. Here, usually on Easter, we will have sort of an обильный стол or something here in Communicative Moshe, and we will have family.
Yes,
Family and friends
Yeah.
will come. Mm-hmm.
yes, yes.
And yes, so we did this at my parents' home this year. We had a big feast. Обильный стол, probably like как это будет, наверное, feast. Feast. A lot of food and family and friends. Good.
A lot food, да, много еды.
Oh yes.
A lot food.
A lot of
On
food.
the table. На столе.
Mhm. On the table.
И много гостей. And lot
Uh-huh.
guests, да?
And a lot of guests.
A
Yep.
lot of guests.
A lot of food on the table. And a lot of guests. Very good. Are there any other?
We can congratulate it or and we speak Christ is как сказать, воскрес?
Cross?
Rising. Да, типа что?
Райзен, да?
Rising.
То есть мы говорим друг другу, Христос воскрес, воистину
привет.
воскрес, отвечаем. Так мы поздравляем друг друга.
Speaking
Yeah.
each over, да?
Yeah, we congratulate each other and say, so what do you say to each other? You say Christ is risen?
Да. Christ is risen.
Мгм.
И отвечаем, да, воистину воскрес.
Answer.
И indeed.
Answer.
Или как indeed. Rising. Да?
Christ is rise.
Christ is risen.
Risen.
Ответ я не уверен в этом, я не знаю, если правильно понимаю. Christ is risen, and the ответ, Евгения, do you know?
Indeed reason.
And write it, can you write it in the chat?
Действительно воскрес.
Oh, it's really risen?
Really risen.
Or maybe indeed? Indeed, he has risen? Risen.
Risen.
Indeed.
He says risen.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Indeed, he has risen.
That's very interesting.
Risen.
Okay. Any other traditions?
And we can keep eat or the
Kiss each other. Celebrate.
Eat.
And so до того, как я забиваю, let's say домашнее задание. Я хочу, чтобы вы будете показать мне и друг другу pictures so of Easter. So after you celebrate Easter, take pictures and tell me.
Presentation.
And tell me what you did for Easter, and pictures of the food too. Pictures of например, the kulichi or the eggs, of you and your families and your friends, and tell me what you did for Easter, how you celebrated Easter. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Good. I think that would be really interesting. It would be very, very, very interesting for me. I'm curious to see how you all celebrate Easter. Good. So, last week we started to talk about stereotypes. Last week we started to talk about stereotypes. And so also there is есть пост на блоге о стереотипах. Там есть, может быть, 4 видеоролики. Они все смешные, интересные. So I want you to watch them too. And Tatiana уже смотрела, уже смотрела. Okay, so that's good. So, but please watch and комментировать. It will be very interesting. They're all funny. They're like весело, right? So, about stereotypes. And the stereotypes are about Russians in America. Как мы принимаем, how we accept, or how, or видим, как мы видим российских людей в Америке. Stereotypes. Okay, so good. Let's read these terms together. So first, we're going to читаем и найти как описание, как это сказать, definition.
Соответствует, да?
So let's start down here. Let's start at the bottom of the list. Start at the bottom of the list. Alcoholic. Что это значит? And it can be in your own words.
Алкогольный.
Addicted
To alcohol.
Addicted to alcohol.
Addicted это что?
Зависимый от алкоголя. Да?
Addicted to alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Addicted to alcohol. And what is a stereotype? A stereotype of someone who is alcoholic.
Ага.
Кто это?
Дайте мне пример. Stereotype.
Russian. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
There's a stereotype.
Russian are alcoholic.
Yes.
Russian people.
Katya писала в чате. All men in Russia are alcoholics, and the stereotype. Because they drink a lot of vodka. Because they drink a lot of vodka. Also, there's a stereotype that Irish men are alcoholics. I think these are stereotypes. Irish men are alcoholics.
Irish это что? Ирландцы.
Because they drink a lot of whiskey. Russians like vodka, and the Irish like whiskey. Whiskey with the W, the whiskey. Next one, Evgenia.
И не найти во втором, да, столбике что-то такое. Intelligence, smart, это интеллектуальный, умный, да?
Did anybody find it? Tatiana, did you find it? Nashla? Да. Knows a lot of information.
Знает много информации, да?
Yes. Yes.
Спасибо, Татьяна.
Irina, next one.
Это ignorant.
Ignorant.
Ignorant. Так, равнодушный, нет?
Невежливый какой-то.
Нет.
Нет?
Наоборот, intelligent.
Глупый.
Глупый.
Yes.
Глупый.
Знает мало информации.
Yes,
Знает много информации. Глупый, колледж.
There is not often smile.
No, not that one.
No.
No.
Глупый. Smile, это радостно, да?
Oh, wait. Татьяна, что вы сказали?
Not like to walk of the...
Doesn't know many things. Is foolish.
Yes.
Is foolish. Foolish.
Yes. Не знаю очень много.
Foolish.
Foolish, глупый. Foolish.
Foolish, глупый.
Good.
Не знает много. Инст это что?
Next. Next, Tatiana.
Молодец. Это скромный.
Yes.
О.
It's somewhere over here.
Мы сейчас модус, да, отвечаем?
Mhm.
А вот time,
Time, да-да-да, time.
introvert.
Timid, quiet,
Как?
and quiet
Quiet and
and introverted.
introvert.
Introverted значит съел внутри. It's what is внутри. Yes, everything happens internally. Introverted. Good. Timid, quiet, and introverted. Modest. What's a stereotype of someone who is modest? Who is a modest person, according? The stereotypes.
Да?
People from Japan are modest.
Может быть.
They're very shy.
Maybe shy.
Modest, maybe shy. What do you think? Anybody else? Or who, или наоборот, who is not modest or shy? What's a stereotype of someone who is not modest or shy?
Arab?
Oh, maybe. Or?
Maybe.
Or?
Цыгане какие-нибудь.
Из Америки. Americans. Americans are not modest. Americans are not shy. That's a stereotype. Yeah. Okay. Now we have a video to show you. A short video. Okay, so this is about stereotypes about blondes. Blonde, blondinka. Stereotypes about blondes.
It is foolish.
Yeah, so there's stereotypes about blondes. So let's go ahead and watch it. That's really funny. Beauty is nothing without brains. Okay, so what happens? What happens in this clip? Evgenia, what does the blonde do?
Она, да, хотела молочный коктейль и бургер заказать, да?
Ага.
Ей сказали, что это библиотека, и она решила шепотом тихо спросить, чтобы не мешать людям читать.
Yes, so she says, I'd like to order French fries, a burger, and a milkshake. And the woman said, this is a library. She looks around, so she looks around her.
Красивая, но типа без мозгов.
Yeah, and then I like the morning fries for a milkshake. Yeah, whisper. She whispers. She whispers. To whisper is to talk really quietly. That's to whisper. She whispers.
Это что, вода какая-то?
Шептать.
А, шепчет, ага. Она шепчет, да. She whispers.
Yep, she whispers. And then beauty is nothing without brains. So это значит, beauty is nothing without brains.
Ну, красивая, но нет ума у нее.
Yeah, or beauty, let's see, красота
Без мозгов.
Oh.
Brain. Мозг, что такое brain?
Нет.
So it's saying that brains are important. Brains are important. That's funny. We're all brunettes. So there's blonde, and then the other word is brunette. Blonde, brunette. And you can also call someone a redhead. We've got blonde, brunette, redhead.
Redhead? А что?
Красный.
Рыженькие.
Regia. Yeah, Regia. Redhead. We can call, but the ending, the окончание et, E-T-T-E, this is only for women. Only for women. So we cannot call a man a brunette. Невозможно to call a man a brunette. We just have to say, a man could be a blonde. I think we just have to say with dark hair. A man with dark hair, or a man with brown hair, a man with black hair. But we cannot say a brunette man. Yeah, but brunette is just for a woman. Good. Okay, so what are some stereotypes of blonde? What are some stereotypes of blondes? So blondes are foolish or stupid. Blondes are foolish.
Blonde are foolish
Goofy.
or stupid. Blonde are foolish or stupid. Blonde are foolish.
And so, do you think that this is usually true?
Blonde, foolish and stupid. Глупый или глупый? Foolish и stupid это глупый, да?
Ага. Это правда или нет? Как вы думаете? Не всегда. Not always. What are some examples of smart blondes? Who are some examples of smart blondes?
Это ложь, да? Это ложь. Ложь как?
Ложь, lie.
Ложь, like. It is
Lie.
like.
It is a lie. So, what is an example? A пример of a smart blonde. Smart blonde. Who is a smart blonde?
Пример, то есть, да, кто блондинка, но умная, да? Тяжело так найти такой пример. Вот такой.
Пример из кого? Из любых знаменитостей?
Who?
Да?
Да, трудно найти пример. Как-то
Hillary.
глупые поступки.
Hillary Clinton.
Yes. Ну, да.
Хиллари Клинтон.
Hillary Clinton. Ага.
Maybe.
So, я писала в чате шутка about blondes. It's a blonde joke. We have blonde jokes. Okay, question. Evgenia, read the cue. Read cue.
Следующий читать, а где?
It's in the chat here. The joke. Above, not Hillary Clinton, not lies. Here, yes.
Не поняла.
Q.
Q.
Q. Буква Q. Читайте, пожалуйста, буква Q.
What's the difference between a smart blonde and a unicorn?
Ага. Ирина.
Nothing. They were both любовь.
They're both.
Both with rational characters.
Characters.
Characters anonymous.
Какая разница между умная блондинка и unicorn? Как будет unicorn?
В переводе единорог.
See what Google Translate says here.
Да.
English to Russian. Not Romanian, Russian. Чем разница между блондинкой и умной... Wait, no. Умной блондинкой и единорог... Как?
Единорог.
Ничего они не так... Wait. Они, it's like, они не существуют в реальности. Никого не существует в реальности. Yeah.
Ничего общего.
Я думала, что неправильный перевод. Unicorn.
Yeah, that's a blonde joke. There are also some other blonde jokes here. Let me try to find a good one. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Okay. Why did the blonde get fired from the M&M factory?
Почему блондинки?
She got fired. She got fired.
Почему блондинок уволили из ММД?
Из M&M's, вот это конфеты, завод M&M's.
Шоколадные конфеты, да?
Yes, from the factory, где они делают M&M's.
Фабрика.
Why did she get fired? Because she kept throwing away all of the W's. Because she всегда бросила все буквы W. Do you understand that? Потому что M upside down is W.
Они выбрасывали вот эти с буквами В или что? Ничего не поняла.
W. Because so M, look at the difference between see?
Ну понятно.
So she was throwing away M because they were the wrong direction. They were upside down.
Перевернуто.
Yeah, so she was saying, yeah.
Выбрасывали перевернутые буквы В.
Yeah, W. W. Буква W.
Да, было.
Yeah, so why did the blonde get fired from the M&M factory? Because she kept throwing away all of the W's. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Do you understand it? No? Because the M
Видимо, я душа блондинка.
Yeah, because the M was my W, and she was throwing away M&M's.
I'm blonde. Я не могу ничего понять.
And this picture,
В смысле, а что они их выкидывали, и что, я не могу понять, в чем смысл?
Девочки, вы слышите меня?
Да, Катя, мы видим, что нам...
Мы даже видим твои комментарии.
Ну, смотри, ты конфетку либо так взяла, либо так взяла. Она же круглая.
Вместо того, чтобы перевернуть W, чтобы получилось M, они думали, что это бракованные конфеты.
Типа, что браку, выкидывали брак.
Мы-то думали, что это шутка.
Ну это и
Это как шестерка
И
здесь.
шутка, да?
Короче, Катя, не такие уж мы и брюнетки.
Может быть, в душе блондинки?
Да, видимо, да. Открыли глаза нам сегодня.
Это у нас шестерки, девятки тоже в шарике, да? Так шестерка, так девятка. А не буква В. Да?
sorry, say again. Что вы сказали, Ирина?
У нас цифра 6 и 9 в шарике. Тоже так же перевернутая. Либо 6, либо 9.
Yeah, Yeah, it's true, it's то же самое, как...
Да, Катя, мы действительно блондинки.
For example, let's see. В прошлой неделе или в выходные я играла в бильярд, или как сказать. And 6 and 9, the 6 и 9, I was looking at the ball, and I said, is that a 6 or is it a 9? I can't tell, because they look the same, it's the wrong direction. So it's the same thing. What is on it? This picture here, who is this?
Ангела Меркель.
So she's a smart blonde. And who is Angela Merkel?
Yes.
Она натуральная блондинка?
Наверное. Yeah. So who is she?
Ну, она какая-то не такая уж и блондинка.
Yeah, not a real blonde. Not a true blonde. So the German chancellor.
German chancellor.
Who is a smart blonde Russian? Can you think of a smart blonde Russian?
Что у нас такое умная блондинка?
There are many blondes in Russia. A smart blonde Russian woman. Maybe Katya can think of one for us.
Крашеная, поинт,
Нет,
Chuck?
да, умная блондинка.
Who is Sobchak? Кто она?
Как говорится?
pointed блонд.
But it's
Showman and
Woman.
showwoman.
yeah.
And try to do politics.
Okay. There's a Katya. Maybe you can help me with this. Who is that? There's a woman. It's kind of a joke. She's like a vedushria or something, and she is like, what was it? From Ivanovna or something.
What?
I'm trying to remember her name. I can't remember it, but she's like notoriously stupid. She's very, very stupid. And she's a newscaster. Do you know who I'm talking about, Katya? I saw it in a Russian class. They showed us this woman. I'm going to try to find it. I know it. No. Oh well. Okay, we'll think of it later. I'll try to find it. Okay, good. So let's do maybe a couple of these here. A couple more of these. Arrogant or cocky? Как вы думаете, что это значит?
Высокомерный, дерзкий. Arrogant.
А давайте вернемся тогда.
Можно, да, нам картинку показать?
Arrogant or cocky?
Летает. Это где?
You see my arrow? The желтый?
Arrogant.
Arrogant, как высокомерный.
Overly self-confident,
Точно.
egoistic.
Yep. Overly self... Где это даже?
Второй.
Как тут взять, да?
Второй цвет.
Ага. Overly self-confident or egoistic. Rude.
Грубый.
Грубый. Ага.
Doesn't behave well сюда не подходит?
Какой?
For someone who is rude. Rude.
Грубый, да, это?
Yes. Yes. I'm trying to think. It could be this. This could work.
Вот, да, doesn't behave
Well, да, тоже это читаю.
И как это перевести? Doesn't behave well.
Behave.
Ну, не бывает хорошим, что ли, там, не
Or
не
не
делает.
может вести себя хорошо. Or something.
Не ведет.
Well.
Это не ведет себя хорошо, да?
Polite, well-mannered.
Вежливый. Хороший манерный, да?
Я что-то вообще не успеваю.
Polite, well,
Наоборот, rude.
Elegant, referent person, нет? Person. Элегант.
No.
Нет, это просто аккуратненький, красивый.
Танцевальный нет, да? Вежливый, хорошо.
Behaves well.
Behave. Хорошо ведет себя, да?
Хавас, это что означает?
Behave. Ведет себя, да.
Поведение, да? Behavior, поведение, да?
Поведение, behavior. So, what's the stereotype of somebody who is polite or well-mannered? An example, a пример of a stereotype of someone who is polite and well-mannered.
Ведет себя хорошо?
Пример?
Для себя хорошо.
Из Великобритании, например.
Очень естественные, да?
People from Great Britain or people from England are very polite and well-mannered.
Yes.
Or I think people from Turkey are very polite and well-mannered. Из Турции?
Турция.
Турки ведут себя хорошо.
Polite and well-mannered. They're очень гостеприимство. Fortune, right? Very polite, well-mannered. People from, do you agree? Do you agree that people from Turkey are very polite or well-mannered?
Maybe this.
Maybe. Okay, let's go to the next one. Aggressive.
Ready to fight? To fight?
Точно. Ready to fight. Aggressive. Агрессивно. Ready to fight. So who is a stereotype of someone who is always ready to fight?
Ready to fight, это как означает?
Это готов
Воевать или там?
воевать, если бороться, быть в братстве, to fight. So, for example,
Бороться, fight, бороться.
по-нашему, in America we would say, Irish people are always ready to fight. Irish people are always ready to fight. When they've been drinking. When they've been drinking. Or Russian men. Russian men are very aggressive. Do you think Russian men are very aggressive? Do you agree? Соглашаетесь? Russian men are very aggressive.
Ну, судя по клипам, да.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Судя по клипам.
Or what? What's the stereotype in
I
Russia?
agree.
В России кто вы всегда, who do you think? Кто вы думаете, вы всегда ready to fight? Вы всегда aggressive? В России. Разные национальности.
Сложно сказать.
Ну,
Есть.
арабы,
Чеченцы, да, чеченцы.
Russian?
чеченцы,
Russians are
арабы.
very aggressive, ready to fight. Arabs? Okay. Good. So now let's go to quiet, serious. Maybe you know this. Let's go to talkative. Talkative or sociable. Talkative, sociable.
Как понять?
Разговорчивый,
Sociable.
общительный.
Оно ну, вот
talkative, open person.
Типа, ну, это лучше. Unafraid. Не бояться говорить с другими людьми, веселиться. Unafraid of socializing with others and having fun. Talkative, sociable. Okay, and let's do one more. Let's do one more. And Michelle. Law-abiding or obedient. Law-abiding or obedient.
Аллаху закон, да, значит.
Законопослушный, послушный.
Yes. Yes. So where would that be? Right here. Always does what he or she is told to do.
Always, всегда что?
Всегда делает то, что им как
Ну, то есть самое главное.
They always do what they're told to do. Good. So, what's the stereotype?
То, что сказали им делать, да? То, что
Yes,
сказали им
yes.
благодаря этому
Always
делать.
does what he or she is told to do.
Он делает то, что сказали делать.
And what's a stereotype of somebody who is law-abiding or obedient? A stereotype of people who are law-abiding or obedient. Are Russians law-abiding or obedient?
No,
No.
no.
So who is law-abiding and obedient?
Может быть, немцы, да, где, как сказать?
Maybe German?
German.
Maybe German? Maybe American?
Да, Америка, наверное, больше даже.
Most Americans are law-abiding. Of course, not all Americans, but most Americans are law-abiding. And what about talkative or sociable people? Who are talkative and sociable people? An example.
Итальянцы.
Итальяны.
Italian? Yeah, I'm trying to think who else. Who else? Talkative, sociable people. Talkative, sociable people. In America, I'd say maybe Texans. People from Texas. People from Texas are talkative or sociable people in America. New Yorkers. New Yorkers are not talkative or sociable. People from big cities are not talkative or sociable. Are Russians talkative and sociable?
Да.
No?
No.
So not on the street, but in their homes maybe. Только не на улицах или будет разный в домах. They're not at home. So maybe they're not talkative on the street. They're not talkative on the street, but they are talkative at home.
Это послушные же, да, ты такие?
Разговорчивые, общительные.
Общительные.
On the street, but they are talkative at home. Let's just consolidate the chat here. They aren't talkative on the street, but they are talkative at home.
На улицах, но они общаются дома, да?
Do you think is it true? Или вообще не talkative?
Aren't это как?
It's не.
Не на улице, а дома,
От
домашних
дома, да.
условиях.
Do you agree?
They want not.
Russian talkative on the street. Carefully. Как это сказать? Осторожно.
Careful.
Careful.
Yeah. Okay, good. So, good job this week. And please make presentations, делайте презентации. Will be very good with pictures. With pictures about Easter, about your Easter. And your family, your friends, your tradition. Okay?
Okay.
And, пожалуйста, смотрите вот эти видеоролики в блоге. Stereotypes под названием Stereotypes. They're funny. They're good. They're very good. And they're короткие тоже. They're very short too. Okay, thank you guys. Do you have questions? Вопросы ко мне?
No question.
Okay, happy Easter. Have a good Easter. Have a good Easter. Happy Easter. Как это правильно сказать? Пасхой? Или...
Счастливой Пасхи.
Happy.
Have a good Easter. Have a good
Счастливой
Happy Easter. Я писала в чате. Have a good Easter. Или
А у нас говорят со светлым праздником Пасхи, как-то так.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Праздником Пасхи. Yeah. Happy Easter. Okay, good. Enjoy, and I will see you next week, okay?
Okay, next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.